Good morning, everyone. Let us start today's proceedings with prayer by Professor SSN.
Om Gnanahantua Ganapatihi Vamage Kavin Kavinambhavasravastvam Jyeshtarajam Brahmanam Brahmanaspadhana Shanvanodipisi Dasadanam Om Shri Maha Ganapataye Namaha Guru Brahma Guru Vishnu Guru Deva Maheshwaraha Guru Sakshat Param Brahma Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha Gurave Sarvalokanam Vishaya Bhauroginam Nidaya Sarva Vidyanam Shri Dakshina Murtaye Namaha Sadashiva Samarambam Shankaracharya Madhyamam Asmad Acharya Pariyandam Vande Guru Parampara Apara Karuna Sindhum Yanadam Shantarubinam Shri Chandrasekhara Gurum Pranamami Dhanvagam Shri Rama Rama Ramedi Rame Rame Manorame Sagasranama Tattulyam Rama Namaranane Vasudeva Vasudam Devam Kamcha Chanura Madhanam Devaki Paramanandam Krishnam Vande Jagadgurum Buddhir Balam Yashoderim Nirbhayadvam Arokada Ajatyam Vakpududdam Cha Namasparana Dvede Hari Om.
Good morning, everyone. At the outset, let me welcome our revered speaker of the day, Professor Pushpendra Kumarji, who has, in spite of his busy schedule, has come over here and graced the occasion. Let me welcome our principal, Professor Dr. Santosh Babu sir, always ready to help us out in any of our academic endeavor. Let me welcome our HOD, Professor Dr. Seshadri Nathan sir, again supporting in any endeavor that we do, academic as well as extracurricular activities. Of course, let me welcome all the faculty members, Dr. J. Satish, Dr. B. Vijay Kumar, Dr. Hema Manvi, Dr. R.R. sir, Dr. A.J., Dr. K.M.K., and all the Dr. P.G., Dr. Himarji. Sorry if I missed anybody. It's not intentional. So, and I also welcome all the research scholars as well as postgraduate and other students of our department. Right. We have gathered here to pay our gratitude to late Professor N. Krishnamoorthy in the form of a memorial lecture. A great human being. In detail, Professor SSN will share his thoughts. But I remember my day when I cleared my MCOM, I came here for knowing the results. In those days, there was no internet and all. We used to come, a big register, and then they will tell us the number and all, how much we have scored. So I remember in the afternoon around 12:30, I came. I asked him, sir, results, what about the numbers? And he said, don't worry about the results when you are joining as a faculty over here. So I remember that day, he was instrumental in bringing me in this institution. And not only me, Professor SSN, I think he brought him inside. Dr. B. Vijay Kumar, Dr. J. Satish. So all of us, were trained by him, and he had the knack of identifying the teachers. I do not know how. And most Dr. PG, Dr. MRG, all were, his students. So we thought, why can't we have a memorial lecture in his memory? Detail will be shared by more, his experiences will be shared by Professor Seshadri Nathan, right? Now, we are again very fortunate to have Professor Pushpendra Kumarji. Let me just introduce him. Actually, the biodata runs into pages and pages. So I won't take much of your time because he has to catch a flight. Very brief, resume I will read. Professor Pushpendra Kumar has been teaching at Department of Commerce, Kirorimal College, University of Delhi, and has more than 2.5 decades teaching experience. His area of specialization is research methods, marketing, entrepreneurship. Sir has completed his PhD from FMS, University of Delhi, and he is also a postdoctorate or a postdoctoral he is having from Alliant International University, USA. Sir has been the nodal officer of UGC certificate course on entrepreneurship and startup. One of his case studies got published in Harvard Business School. Sir has been teaching research methodology and research ethics to PhD students in Faculty of Commerce, University of Delhi. He is an alumni of IIM Ahmedabad as he attended a research certificate course. Sir is a visiting scholar of Ball State University, USA and Lyon University, France. Sir has delivered more than 50 lectures across India on research methodology.
Now it's 100.
Now it's 100. Maybe this is the old one I am reading. Right? So, very popular person, sought after, expert in research methodology. We are really fortunate to have him on the this particular occasion of remembering our professor, great professor N. Krishnamoorthy. Thank you, sir, for accepting our invitation and coming over here and gracing the occasion. Actually, the biodata is long. He has presented around 250, research papers. He has so many, research publications and conferences and whatnot. But you will know when he will deliver the lecture. I need not read, from this. Right? And now I request our principal. I request principal to honor our chief guest. And also HOD sir to honor him. I request our HOD. Now I request our HOD to share his experience and to elaborate on the personality of Professor N. Krishnamoorthy. Over to you, sir.
Dear. Pretty much that. Most respected dignitaries on the dais and my dear students. Good morning, everyone. Professor N. Krishnamoorthy, affectionately called as Professor N.K., hails from a small village called Sarangudi Puliyur near Nagapattinam. He did his graduation, post-graduation from St. Joseph's College, Trichy. Such a fantastic person, very simple, humble, unassuming, honest, straightforward personality, who has put in around 33 years of service in fact. Real gentleman who cared so much for the students and for the college also. And every day, all the 5 hours used to come for rounds. Every day, he will not miss. And never minds going for 5th hour class also. First hour normally you will not take. Second, third, fourth, fifth. If any of the one teacher, if he is going to miss, he will come to the department and say, you have got 4th hour class, you are late to the class by 5 minutes or 10 minutes in fact. And in those days, he was paying wealth tax. Such a wealthy person, but never shows any sort of attitude in that. Always thinking about the college students in fact. And management also recognized him so much. In those days, we did not have conference, workshop, guest lectures, nothing. Only class. That too non-semester, throughout the year. Only one exam. That means BCom, only 15 papers. First year 5, second year 5, third year 5. And classes will be starting in the month of June. It used to get over by March or so. We are organizing the memorial lecture in the name of Professor N. Krishnamoorthy. Such a wonderful thing we have done. In fact, after he has retired from the department around in the year 2001 or 2002, I think. After 22 years, we are remembering him means what sort of impression he has created in the minds of students and the teacher. He was I was also fortunate enough to be a student of the gentleman back. We are maintaining that legacy that started from Professor K.L. Nagaraj in fact. See, for one thing is important for a teacher. Teachers or teacher and lawyer, till the death, they should equip themselves and they have to develop their knowledge and they have to give their best. Suppose if you are going to make a call to him night 11 o'clock, he'll pick up and he'll. One incident I want to quote. One gentleman was here by name Professor Dinakaran. He was in the botany department. He met with an accident, in fact. Near that, those days we did not have that, and the great separator near Coimbatore, in fact. Almost one leg was to be amputated, in fact. Myself and Professor NK only went to KMC hospital, in fact. Family members were there, his department people were there. Literally, he was really crying and pleading with the doctor. Save this gentleman, save this gentleman. That day only I could able to see and find out what sort of humane approach that gentleman is really having in that. Today I am helping the students who are doing professional courses and all. I have really learned only from him in fact. How to help the students community, really one has to learn in fact. I don't want to take a resource persons much of time. Rather time in fact. No students, percentage students, you are all really fortunate. A gentleman has come from Delhi. I have told him session should be really interactive and ask as many questions as possible. Lecture will be really wonderful and fantastic only if your involvement is there. It should not be a monologue, it should be a dialogue. With these few words, once again, my pranams to my Guru, Professor N. Krishnamoorthy. Thank you very much.
Now I request our principal to share his thoughts.
Revered chief guest of today's program, Professor Pushpender Kumar, Commerce, Department of Commerce, Kirori Mall College, University of Delhi. The head of the department, Dr. S. Seshatrinathan, Dr. Satish, faculty members, Dr. Hridayalal Sharma, research scholars, and my dear student friends. I am very happy to invite the resource person, a chief guest for Dwarakdas Gorandas Vaishnav College today for the Professor N. Krishnamoorthy Memorial Lecture, Endowment Lecture. When the resource person was entering into my office, first time because of Professor Krishnamoorthy Endowment Lecture, we are able to meet in the chamber and we are discussing about all these things. And we are discussing about the college in which he is working, and immediately I searched the college name in the website and found that it is NIRF, it is in 9th and they are A++ institution. Myself also, I doesn't know about that college. The professor also, he doesn't know about Dwarakdas Gorandas Vaishnav College. He also told that, sir, I searched your college and I found out Dwarakdas Gorandas Vaishnav College, and we started the conversation. During the conversation, we used to find out that almost both the institutions are like-minded institutions, where they are concentrating on NIRF, grading, then arranging workshops, seminars, all these things are happening in the same institution, where they are having 5,000 students with the Constitute College of University of Delhi. It's a fully aided institution. Ours is an aided institution consisting of 3,500 students with 8,000 students in the self-supporting stream. When you see the nomenclature of both the institutions, they are doing well. At the same time, when you go for NIRF or NAC ranking, most of the institutions in Delhi is ranked in the NAC and NIRF, and next to Delhi is Tamil Nadu, especially Chennai city. In Chennai city, we have almost all the institutions are coming under NIRF and NAC. So such a collaboration we have with that institution, and immediately offered that, sir, if you come to Delhi, don't worry, I will arrange the guest house for you to stay in Delhi. So such a relationship was maintained by a professor from Delhi with the college at Dwarakdas Govardas Vaishnav College is really an appreciable one. Whether I'm going or not, but that we should have a courtesy to invite people to their institution. That is very important. But I used to do whenever I went to any places, I used to tell that you come to our college. In our college, we have 3-4 guest house, 4 rooms in the guest house. You can come and talk to the students. And I used to tell. So I able to see the like-minded institution and like-minded person discussing in the things. So such a wonderful person. You are a right person for Professor N. Krishnamoorthy Endowment Lecture because he is also a human. When I joined in 1997, I know about N. Krishnamoorthy. I used to, because as a computer science professor at the entrance of the college, but every time I used to come to the main building to meet the people because I want more networking during 1997 itself. Because I don't want to sit in the department and go out. So I used to visit all the departments and I used to discuss with them. Something I will come and do it. Even if they are not partner, I go and introduce myself and I speak to him. But during the time, he is such a good person. He's a very human. He is conducting the department in such a way that at the time, the result is very, very good for commerce department. Still we have lot of diversion. We have seminars, conference, everything is there. And we are in a multifaceted way. But role of higher education is at the time is like that. For that, he is a right person to be fitted. And he have given life for more students in the department. So we have that. So that creating the endowment, and after creating the endowment, it has to be executed. Even in my office, I have taken all the endowment list and I have asked my PA to monitor all the endowment is in place or not. That is very important for any institution. The people will create an endowment, they will forget and they will go out. And even in the department, what they will do, they will not conduct anything. That amount will rise, the interest will go to the management, nothing will happen. But I like to appreciate the PG and Research Department of Commerce, particularly HOD, for taking this endowment and conducting this endowment. So I have to appreciate them. This have to be continued. After seeing all these things, even before leaving this institution, I also want to create an endowment for the institution so that even if I go out of the institution, people like you, because faculty may be permanent, but you students will go for every 3 years. You should also know about the legacy of the department and legacy of the person. For that, this type of endowment is very important. So that also is running in a mind. Before going out of the institution, I want to create an endowment for the institution. So this is the importance of endowment and importance of people like professor is coming to the department. And third one is a topic, innovation and creative in business practices. Now in all system, when you talk about system development life cycle or talk about principles of management, you will take planning, organizing, controlling, staffing, directing will be the principles of management. In olden days, there is no word innovation in the principles of management. But in a current trend, for all principles of management, they have added the innovation also and creativity in the principles of management. Like hard work have changed to a smart work. Because our olden education, what your British people have given your education is, they want to make as a clerk. But now we are not doing that. We don't want my faculty member, my students, after completing the degree, they should not be a clerk. They should be an innovator. They should have their own startup. They should be an entrepreneur. And even if they work in a particular department, they have to do something innovative to escalate in their life. So that is there. Even in private companies, if you go for any job, they also what they are doing. Initially, they will recruit. For 10 years, they will see. On the 11th year, you are not much innovative, you are not much creative. They will give you the retirement. The people who are having good innovative and creativity will go for top level. They will work even up to 65 years, 75 years. You can see in the private sector also. In government sector is 58 or 60 will be the retirement age. But when you go for a private sector, even with 70 years old, people are working in the industry and institutions. Why? Because of their own creativity and their innovation they have. So keeping in this mind, they have taken a right topic like innovation and creativity in business practices. So purely the department don't want to make you as a clerk. They want you make it as a good entrepreneur or innovator in doing jobs. We could not eradicate that. All students could not be an entrepreneur. All students could not do a startup. If it is the case, we will not be getting a manpower. You may be an entrepreneur, but you will select a right person for the job. The people who are selected for the particular job, they will come and they do well with creativity and with innovation. So what is innovation? What is creativity? You have to think in different. If anybody is thinking in one way means you have to think in different way, and with all different way you have to choose the best way. So that if you do that, that will become a innovation. That will become a creativity. So I don't want to take much time because we have called an expert to talk about this innovation and other things. Dear student, our institution now growing horizontally and vertically very well in terms of commerce, in terms of science, in terms of life science, in terms of technology, in terms of social science. We have almost all departments in our campuses where the students and faculty members are working very hard to provide a quality education to match the industry. There is no doubt on that. We are also going for NIRF this year. First time we went, we got 150 to 200. Second time we are in 100 to 150. This time we are trying for within 100. Definitely we will be getting, because when you go for accreditation and assessment, the parameters are different. Where the parameters, the most important parameter is research. We are lagging in research, but slowly we started concentrating on research and we are doing well. So, dear students, please attend this particular seminar, get the knowledge, prepare yourself for the industry effectively. With these few words, once again, I like to congratulate the organizer for choosing the right person and right topic. Thank you. Thank you.
Now the moment has come. I invite Professor Pushpinder Kumarji to deliver his lecture. But before going to the lecture, sir, it's not an endowment lecture, it's just a memorial lecture. We have not collected any fund from any student, past students, new students, nothing. Just out of gratitude, we have just organized this lecture. So it's not an endowment, it's just a memorial lecture. Of course, there is an endowment. And Krishnamoorthy endowment is there. But we have not.
Endowment is there. Yes,
Endowment is there.
Professor N. Krishnamoorthy and G. Hanumantarao.
Hanumantarao, that's
Yeah, endowment is there, but we have not from that endowment. We have not taken any funds or anything. Just out of
annual
that,
budget
we have organized. Thank you, sir. It was wonderful. Over to you, sir.
Thank you. Thank you very much. Thank you. Thank you very much, sir. While sitting here, I was thinking about myself, how lucky you can be. I was thinking about my journey to Annamalai University, and there, 2 or 3 times, I visited Natarajan Temple. How lucky you can be. And then I got a chance to visit Vaishnav College. How lucky you can be. And then finally, before I enter here, I requested, Sir, can I visit your college? So for 24 hours, there was no reply. So I thought there would be no, reply from the institution. But after 24 hours, I got a reply, Sir, what time you will be visiting us? How lucky you can be. And then finally, when I arrived here, I met principal, sir. I haven't seen a principal who is so accessible. I asked him, sir, how you can be so accessible? I mean, a lot of people are around and you are talking to each and everyone. I haven't seen this kind of a person. And then next person, HOD, sir. And he told me you are a lucky person because you visited 2 or 3 times Natarajan temple. How lucky you can be. So I was thinking about myself, that how lucky I am. And more than that, I am the luckiest person I am meeting to all of you, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you very much for giving me this nice opportunity. And one more reason behind why I'm so lucky that I'm here on a very, very special occasion, because today we are just remembering N. Krishnamoorthy ji, who has been the inspiration, motivation for all of us. This is something when you talk about innovation, creativity, what we need, innovation, we need someone who inspire you. Why I'm so lucky? Because I'm into a field, I believe in my passion. How many of you believe in passion? Generally, when you talk about our culture, first you have to think about your profession, make your profession your passion. But very few people are there, those who follow their passion and convert passion into a profession. Who you are? I'm talking to last bench. May I request you to come forward? I was a last bencher, I remember when I was in college and school. Huh?
There is no chase.
No, there is a space. Come forward. Is there any problem sitting with? Come forward. If some space is there, I know. Because you would be the target. You would be the victim today. Please adjust if you possible. Gus can come forward on one row or something like that. And come forward. Thank you. And I know this is really a big pain when your teacher asks you to shift, because we have grown in such environment, we all are like elephant. I will tell you why we are elephant. Huh? Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. There is very famous Serbian adage, and it says, life will treat you well if you greet well. I repeat again, life will treat you well if you greet well. It's not only an adage, there is a story behind this. One person who was from Tamil Nadu, 20 years back, he was in California, America, and by profession he was an engineer. Basically, he was from Tamil Nadu. I forgot the main city he belongs. And he was working for a freezer plant. Do you know what happened in freezer plant? Anyone? Freezer, you have freezer at your home. What we do with freezer? Convert water into ice. Thank you very much. So nice of you. So he was working for a freezer plant, and it was a time to leave office. 6 p.m. At 6 p.m. sometime what happens? You get some feeling. Sometime intuitions play a very important role in our life. What about you guys? You know the intuition? How many of you feel that you get some intuition and then you realize, oh, I knew it? Raise your hand, those who say you believe in intuition and you have a lot of intuition that yes, I knew it. This would be there, and that is there. So he got an intuition that there's some technical snag inside the plant. What time? 6 p.m. So he decided to go and check that. He went inside and there was a technical problem. He started repairing that and it took him 2 hours. What was the time? 8 p.m. And now he observed plant has been sealed from outside. And slowly lights were switched off. Assume if you are in similar situation. What would be your feeling? How you will be thinking about? What you would be thinking about? Anyone? And he was sure about one thing, that within half an hour, maximum 1 hour, he will die. Assume if we stuck in a similar kind of a situation, we all will be thinking about our death. Within half an hour, maximum 40, 45 minutes, 50 minutes, you're gonna die. Ladies and gentlemen, after 10 minutes, one person came with torch, opened door and came with a torch. May I know who was that? Yeah? Who said? Raise your hand. Come forward. Yeah, come forward. I'm going to give you gift. See, those who are going to answer my question, they're going to get gift. Delhi University is celebrating 100 year. This is just a small token of appreciation. I knew someone from last bench will come forward. So may I request to sit here for more interaction. I will be selecting few from there. Please stop your mobile phone. My mobile phone is there. Thank you, last bench. Okay, ladies and gentlemen. Anywhere you can sit, no problem. So watchman came. Suppose watchman came, what would be your first question? Who you are? So he said, sir, I'm a watchman. How do you know I was inside the plant? Because nobody is there in the plant. Everybody should be at home. Pay attention, ladies and gentlemen. He said, sir, more than 1,000 people work in this organization. More than 1,000 people work in this organization. You are the only one. You are the only one who greet me every day in the morning and say good morning. And not only greeting in the morning, in the evening too, when you go, you say goodbye and good evening. Today you came, you greeted me, and I was waiting for you to say goodbye and good evening, but you didn't come out. So I thought you would got stuck inside. So ladies and gentlemen, life will treat you well if you greet well. It's not only greeting well. In English, we say good morning. And how do you say it? Kalai vanakkam? Kalai vanakkam? Say kalai vanakkam. Thank you. Good morning. If you are in Ayodhya ji, Ram Ram. Jai Shri Ram. Right? And it's not only greeting. If you go to village, I'm not sure about Tamil Nadu village. If you come to Uttar Pradesh, everybody say Ram Ram. If you come to Mathura Vrindavan, Radhe Radhe. Right? It's not only greeting, but if you go to USA, European country, they will not say hello, but passing a smile. When you pass a smile, what happens? Good feelings, happiness comes to us. So today onwards, wherever you are, whoever you are, what do you need to do? Smile, pass a smile. And then, believe me, trust me, good wishes comes to our life. How lucky you can be. Passion and keeping smile on your face. Two magic words in your life. If you go for that, definitely good wishes will come in on that. Please note down. First, how you can be so lucky? For that, you need to follow your passion. How many of you feel that you follow your passion? Raise your hand. One. I know in Tamil Nadu, girls are very smart. Let me see girls also. Raise your hand. Ladies, please. Two. Only two? What about others? Following same pressure, because we are in pressure cooker, and in pressure cooker your parents have a lot of expectation from you. For what? To perform in your life in terms of marks and grades. Right? So when you talk about startup entrepreneurship, it's not only about securing good marks and grades, rather it's more about following your passion. Ladies and gentlemen, when we talk about creativity, when we talk about innovation, let me give you two examples. First example comes from California, because California is a state in USA which is very innovative, creative state. It's like Tamil Nadu or Delhi. Their temperature is always 30 plus. How many of you would like to go to jail? One fine day I asked this question to my wife. She's a professor of English. Would you like to go to jail? She'll look at me like this. How dare you can think of I'm going to jail? Then I scratch my head. Is my English okay? Then I said, sorry. I said, would you like to visit jail? She said, huh. I can visit a jail and not go to jail. The story the innovation started long time back in California. The jailer of a particular jail in California, he got a notification, or order from government that you need to make your jail self-finance and self-sustainable. It is a kind of organization where government should take responsibility to run a jail. How come you can make a self-finance organization? So whenever a issue problem come, what we do? We make a survey. In marketing, how many of you ever participated in any survey? Raise your hand. Ladies, you go to any place, hotels, feedback form, survey, right? Similarly, all of us give some kind of feedback. This is a survey. So he took a survey. Who were the respondent? Prisoners. Prisoners were the respondent. And he asked about the demographic profile of these prisoners. Demographic profile means age, what was their income, gender, everything he asked, and fill a questionnaire. After analyzing the questionnaire, he got a clue that 20% of prisoners belong to upper income group. Don't you think it would be very difficult for them to stay in a jail? Because in jail, you get basic food, very basic food, basic accommodation. It would be very difficult for them, those who are living luxury life. So he offered a very unique proposal to them. If I provide you upgraded cell with air condition, because it's a hot city, I mean, temperature is always 30 plus. If I offer you what? Air conditioned room, internet connection, Netflix connection, and I'm not sure about here, Ananda menu card. Ananda is very famous, I believe, here. Which Haldiram in Delhi, KFC, huh? Ananda, huh? Ananda. So menu card of Ananda. Okay. How much you like to pay? Because they belong to upper income group. So suppose I come to you, make a survey. Think of a cell, a jail, where you live a luxury life, and I ask you how much money you like to pay. This is marketing. So if I make a survey here, and you all are, just think of visiting, not going to jail, how much you would like to pay with the facilities, Netflix, internet, air condition, toilet, bath attached, and Haldiram or Ananda. How much you would like to pay? 10? This side? $30? $30? Okay. How much you would like to pay? Per night. It's a per night. Yes. 100? 100? Who says 100? Come forward. Another gift for you. Come. Okay. So it was decided that they were ready to pay $100 per night. So jail start charging $100 per night and converted a jail into a self-financed, self-sustainable jail. Now my question to you, is it ethically right? What would be the consequences of this proposal, this application of self-financed jail? People will be motivated to perform a crime and live a luxury life. So there was a protest in front of a jail. How come you can make a jail a self-financed jail, self-sustainable jail? Are you with me? Now my question to all of you, is it possible in India? Is it possible in India? See, if it's not possible in India, it's a big chance of creativity and innovation. If you feel it's not possible, it means it's going to give you a clue that this is possible. And those who are innovator, those who are creative, They make impossible into I am possible. I will make it possible. So let us make it possible. Are you ready? How many of you think it's not possible? Raise your hand. 1, 2, 3. Very good. Last bench too. Very good. Very nice. Thank you very much. Let us make it possible. Let us make it possible. In Delhi, this is an excellent example of innovation in government department. What happened, ladies and gentlemen? Whenever we have extended holiday in Delhi, have you gone ever to Shimla, Manali, Nainital? These are the dream destination, right? So Delhi, whenever we get an extended holiday, half of Delhi, you will see either they are in Manali, Nainital or Shimla. Old people come to Haridwar and Rishikesh. Young people comes to Nainital. Huh? Okay. So when you go to Nainital, in between there is a small place called Haldwani. What is the name? Haldwani. Thank you for response. Haldwani is a place where we have a jail. Jailer was a very creative person, very innovator person. He was an innovator actually. He saw that in a jail there are 5 cells which is of no use for last 2 years, and he wanted to convert it to some alternative so that he can earn some money. He made a survey that who come to Haldwani. He saw that Delhi wala people from Delhi, they start their journey 5 o'clock, reach here at 9 o'clock, and lot of restaurants are there and they take their breakfast. So he decided to open a restaurant. But restaurant is just for morning. What about afternoon and evening? It's not a good business. His main motto was that people should stay in a jail for 1 night, 2 night or 3 night. Is it possible? Would you like to? It's okay. My family, my wife is okay to have breakfast in a jail. No problem. But if you ask my family to stay in a jail for 1 night, will it be okay? Would you like to stay in a jail for 1 night? No. So let us make it possible, ladies and gentlemen. It is unacceptable culturally, religiously, and moral values, ethically, it's not possible. But let us make it possible. Are you ready? Thank you. What happened? You already had a survey that who comes here, how much they pay for breakfast, everything. The problem was make this 5 cell into accommodation so that people can stay here for 1 night. But who would like to stay in a jail unless you do some crime? So ladies and gentlemen, whenever you are in trouble, what do you do? What do you do? You go to God. You come to temple. God, this time I will 100 rupees per shadam, 500 rupees per shadam. Please take care of my finance account, financial management question paper. It's very difficult, sir. It's very difficult. So he visited a God temple. God, please help me. God said, well, you do your some work, then come to me. Then where to go? Then he approached one person. He said that there is one trouble at your home. Next to kitchen, there is a wall. Take out that wall. He removed that wall. Nothing happened. Then he said, what is your name? He said, my name is Akash. Okay, say there is a trouble with your name. What do? Put another A. Then everything would be fine. He did that also. Nothing happened. Then he had a friend who was astrologer. He visited him and told him, my friend, I am in trouble. I want to convert this cell into a business so that people can stay here. He said, are you stupid? Who would like to stay in a jail for 1 night, 2 night, 3 night? So he said, you are a right person, tell me. He said, I am not a right person to stay in a jail. I can help you. So he said, how you will be helping me? So he said, please don't mind, don't take it personally. This is just for the sake of research, innovation and creativity. Now what happened? He said that a lot of people come to me because of fear. They are afraid of something. It may be overthinking. It may be they are not so successful. There may be a lot of reasons. A lot of people come and they say, my Rahu and Ketu is not, they are creating trouble. Huh? So please help me. So he said, many times, a lot of people come because they say that, sir, I'm not able to get married. If I get married, there would be a divorce within 1 month. So what is the solution? He says, solution is this. For them, go and get married with a tree. After 1 month, get divorced with the tree and then go with final marriage. So what is the solution? 1 or 2 people come, they may have, because of that astrology, he predict that there may be a chance of him going to jail. It's not sure, by chance, maybe a 1%, 2%. So I can tell them to fulfill this ritual, go to jail, stay there for 1 night, 3 months, website is not working. Have you seen IRCT's website moving like this, slowly? Same thing is with the website of Haldwani jail. May I know why? More and more subscription, more and more number, and now the 5 cell has been upgraded into a accommodation. Lot of people, because of fear, going to jail. So it's not about religion, it's not about fear, it is all about creativity and innovation. That can you think of creating a jail into a accommodation where people like you and me can go and have fun? Oh my God, staying in a jail, what a fun. So when you think it's not possible, if you are innovative, if you are creative, you can think of, and I give you 3 sutra, note down. It's a Orison Marden, American inspirational writer. Orison, Orison Marden, Marden. He has given 3 sutra. First, your character is your best assets. Your characters is your best, character is your assets, biggest assets. Okay, first sutra. Second sutra, never run away from responsibility. Never ever run away from the responsibility. First sutra was, your character is your biggest assets. Second sutra, never ever run away from responsibility. Third sutra, anyone, any guesses? Never treat your job as inferior. Whatever work has been assigned to you, take it up to such level that people start inspiring you, admiring you. For example, think of, for last many years, presidents of India, who you still remember? Abdul Kalam ji. What he did? There were so many presidents of India. They were known because of position. I have high respect for all. But Abdul Kalam ji did such kind of magic with honesty, with hard work. He redefined the position of president. So who you are? You are known because of institution, or your institution is known because of you. So first learning today, who you are. Now 3 sutra comes from our own nation, our own country, Gautam Buddha. How many of you don't know about Gautam Buddha? Raise your hand. I hope you heard of Gautam Buddha ji. Huh? He has given 3 sutra for the success of life, for innovation and creativity. First sutra, any guesses, anyone? Buddham Sharanam Gacchami. Speak out. Buddham Sharanam Gacchami. What does it mean? It means, in Sanskrit, it's a sutra. Sutra means formula. Whenever we talk about formula in stats, formula in finance, there is a philosophy behind formula. Formula is very complex to understand. Similarly, with first formula of Gautam Buddha, does it mean come to me? Buddha asked us to come to us. Come to me. No. Buddha means buddhi. Buddhi means intellect. He's saying, develop your intellect up to such level. If you are able to successful, automatically you will come to me. What do you mean by developing intellect? Let me give you one example. Are you ready, everyone? And this time I am going to give you a big gift. Ready? Last bench also. A one person who died and in his will, he has written that my property should be divided into my three sons. Please note down. How many sons? Note down. My property should be divided into three sons. First son should get half of my property. First son should get half of my property. 1 by 2. Half means 1 by 2. Last bench 2, please open your notebook. I know it's very painful. When teacher asks, note down and open book and take out pen and then write something. And more than that, thinking about the answer. Very painful. A person died, in his will he has mentioned that my property should be divided into three parts. Elder son should get half of my property. Yes. How much property, sir? Half of the. Note down. Thank you. Second should get 1/3 of my property. 1 by 3. Got it? 1 by 3. Last son, third son should get 1 by 9. 1/9 of my property. I know I should come here to see all of you. But elder son should get half of my property. Second son should get 1/3 of my property. Take your own pen and take your own notebook. Don't share it. Don't share. Take your pen. Okay. Pay attention, everyone. Elder son should get 1 by 2. Second should get 1 by 3. And third should get 1 by 9. The problem was, what was the property? The property was 17 camel. 17 camel. You all are intelligent, I know. You all have, study mathematics, statistics. You all perform well. I know. My question to all of you, these three sons came to me. Sir, you are a professor in Delhi University. Please help us. Our father, they have created a big trouble. And we are the victim. Please help us. The elder son should get, what is that? Calculate, na? Immediate. Calculate. 8.5. 8. Thank you very much. Second son should get? Calculate it. Na? That's why I requested you. 5 point? Sure? Okay. Lock it. Third son should get, younger one should get 1.8? 9. Okay. Thank you very much. They came to me and I solved the way you have solved. But tell me, is it acceptable to cut a one camel into two parts? Whatever knowledge we have, it is because of information through books or through Google, thanks to Google. What we need to do when we talk about information, it helps us to improvise what? Our mind. When you have learning, when you have experience, when you practice something, actually it helps us in developing our intellect. This question is not linked with the information or a knowledge or mind. It is a question of intellect. That's why Gautam Buddha said, come to me, but first develop your intellect. Is it acceptable, tell me, to cut a camel and divide into two parts? What is the solution? So tell me what first son should get, second son should. Okay. How come? LCM? Okay, wait. They were not happy with my solution. At that time, they decided to go back to their home, and they were in particular village. Their home was in particular village. Now pay attention, no talking. I know you know a lot of things. Wait. Once Sant and sages, you know Sant and sages, Guru, he visited a village. So all three together visited him and requested him, sir, our father, he created this big trouble, please help us. He said, okay, I help you. The help was that I have one camel. Guru had one camel. He said, it is of no use. I would like to donate it to you. So now they had 18 camels. Please note down. Now you have plus 1, 17 plus 1, 18 camels. Okay? Got it? Now divide 1 by 2, 9. Second son should get 6. Third son should get 2. Total is 17. 17? 18? 17 or 18? But we had 18? 17? So one left. Go back and give back to Guru. Is it acceptable? So we are here to develop our intellect. Second sutra. Pay attention, everyone. It's very important. Any person who knows about it. Dharmam Sharnam Gacchami. Dharmam Sharnam Gacchami. What does it mean? Come to Dharma. What is Dharma? You know? We perform, this is symptoms of performing a Dharma. In this sutra, again it's linked with your intellect. Dharmam Sharnam Gacchami. Pay attention, everyone. Here, story begins from Mahabharata. Now you think who you are, okay, with this example. Arjuna had two choices. One, on the one side, army, millions of people, soldiers were there, armed ammunition were there. You had a one choice. Second choice was Shri Krishna himself. If I would have been there, I would have gone for military, arm, ammunition. Who you are? Huh? Arjuna had two choices. On the basis of his intellect, he decided that he will go with Shri Krishna. We carry this story forward. Come to Maharashtra. In Maharashtra, a very famous person, Chhatrapati Shivaji Ji Maharaj. He was very close to his Dadaji, grandfather. And one fine day, he requested Dadaji, I got a lot of inspiration from Arjuna. I want to become like Arjuna. But there is a problem. He said, where is the problem? He said, in Arjuna life, Shri Krishna was there. That's why he became Arjuna. In my life, no Krishna is there. How I can become like Arjuna? He said, really? This is the problem. So he told him a story. What was the story? That one boy, every day, just a minute, huh? One boy every day used to practice, and he had one object and had lot of passion and patience too. Every day he used to practice that one fine day I will achieve that goal. But he was not able to do it. One fine day another person came and he told, you are not performing it well. Let me help you out. Hold your breath. Close your one eye and then perform. And this time it was a perfect shot. So he said, if you have three things in your life, passion, patience, and goal, then believe me, Shri Krishna will come in your life. He said, how come? How is it possible? He said, it's not important that you will go to your guru. Sometime your inspiration or guru comes to your life. And this was the right example of Chanakya and Chandragupta Maurya. Chandragupta Maurya was not there to find out the right guru, but right guru selected a Chandragupta Maurya. Who you are, Arjuna or Chandragupta Maurya? Story carry forward. Come to Kabir. Have you heard of Kabir? Kabir, poet Kabir. Huh?
Kabir Das.
Kabir Das. Kabir. Hanji? So Kabir, what kind of intellect he had? Pay attention. If you start feeling bored, let me know. I will close it. Should I? Not right now. Maybe after 5 minutes. Huh? Please bear with me. So Kabir Das, let us see. Am I like Kabir Das? Am I like Arjuna? Am I like Chhatrapati Shivaji Maharaj? Huh? Let us see that. It is what? It is about Dharmam Sharanam Gacchami. Huh? Perform your duty. That is actually about Dharmam Sharanam Gacchami. So Kabir, who was guru of Kabir? Ramananda. Thank you, sir. Don't disclose. Okay. Any other person who knows Ramananda? Anyway. One fine day, Ramananda says, Kabir, it's very cold now. For next 2 months, it would be a winter time. And I will go to bring something. Right? It's very cold now. So he said, we will go and get some woolen clothes. Huh? After half an hour, we will go to market. For half an hour, I am going for meditation. In between, if anyone come here, tell him or her that Guruji is in there inside the room for meditation. He said, okay, Guruji, go for meditation. After 10 minutes, one person came and he asked Kabir, where is Guruji? What was Kabir Das' reply? Think about it. I'm talking about develop your intellect. Think of if you are like a Kabir Das. What was his reply? Tell me. He asked, where is Guruji? Huh? In my heart? Okay. Where was Guruji at that time? Meditation. But what was his reply to that person who asked, where is the Guruji? Come here. Come here. Thank you very much. Come forward. Thank you very much. Thank you. It happens with you. You are so sharp. Sometimes you read your Guru mind, your inspiration mind. Someone who is motivating you, read his mind, her mind. Who inspire you? Tell me. For example, my daughter, she is in 7th standard. Who inspire her? Her teacher. My Papa, whenever she come, Papa, my teacher. The way she wears sari. I don't know what you wear here, girls. She looked so beautiful. And one fine day, I would like to become like my teacher. So for her teacher is inspiration, motivation. And for girls, now father has become inspiration or role model for daughter. I'm not sure about here how many daughters are there. Raise your hand if you believe your father is your inspiration. Raise your hand. Oh my God, all girls. What about boys?
Senior actors.
Sir, you will kill my lecture. I'm telling you. I was thinking about Aishwarya Rai. I was thinking about that. I know. Okay. MS Dhoni. Thank you very much. So, when you are very young, you need to think about inspiration, motivation. Okay. So, come back to Kabir. And Kabir says that Guruji has gone for woolen cloth. Has gone to market for woolen cloth. After half an hour, Guruji came. Kabir, was there someone asking about me? He said, yes, Guruji, one person came. Then Guruji replied, what was your reply? What did you tell him? Why did you tell him that I'm not here? Now tell me what reason he had given. Kabir Das has given. He asked Guruji, Guruji, tell me really, were you doing meditation inside or you were thinking about buying a good quality woolen cloth at cheap price, at less price? So he said, yes, you are right. I couldn't perform my duty. I couldn't do my meditation today. I was thinking I am in market and talking to the seller and talking about the woolen cloth at less price. Who you are? Let's come to Punjab. 10th Sikh Guru, Guru Gobind Singh. In his book of, it's called Safarnama, Pistol of Victory, he had written, he tell Mughal Emperor Aurangzeb, to be defeated is one thing, to accept defeat is something else. Who you are? Do you accept defeat? At any cost, we should not accept defeat. Try again and again. And believe me, trust me, success will come in your life. Who you are? Kabir Das. Who you are? Guru Gobind Singh. Who you are? Arjuna, or who you are? Who left? I know you will forget. Chandragupta Maurya. Thank you very much, madam. Thank you very much. Now comes to the third sutra. We will perform it together. Are you ready? Okay. It is Sangam Sharanam Gacchami. Sangam is meeting point, meet together. What is our wish? Moksha. Atma to Paramatma. That's the ultimate goal of life. But here, when we talk about, see, the dharma of water. What is dharma of water? Sangam. Sangam with what? You drop, put some water here, it will come down. River, then finally sea. What about fire? Move up. What is the object of fire? To meet with sun. Right? What is our object of life? Moksha. Atma with Paramatma. Okay? So let us perform this Sangam Sharanam Gacchami. If you are an entrepreneur, you are alone, you have to fight with the rest of the world. Please raise your hand, everyone. Please raise your hand like this. Everyone. Yeah, don't be shy. Now you feel you yourself as an entrepreneur, single person. You have to do a lot of activity, marketing, finance, HRM, everything. Fight with the rest of the world. Let us fight with one finger, this one finger, right hand one finger, left, the rest of the world. Fight. The rest of the world will kill you. You will destroy soon. What do you need to do? Pay attention. Again, raise your hand. Take your inspiration with you. Maybe mother, father, whosoever is there, then play a role. No one can break you, believe me. It's not your father, mother, sister, brother, all family, bring together. And then you see this success, then you see really success will come in your life. But the problem is not with you, your family, and these 5 factors. We have to go for Vasudev Kutumbakam. How is it possible? You have to go for Vasudev Kutumbakam. How is possible? Raise your hand again. Thank you very much. I know it's hard. Raise as much as possible. Stretch it. Very good. And touch with the next to you. Next to you, touch your hand. Next to you, this side. Side to you, sorry, side to you. Next, not side to you, yeah. Touch. This is a representation of Vasudev Kutumbakam. Okay? Which was the slogan of G22. So, ladies and gentlemen, when we talk about our entrepreneurship business, before you jump into it, think of your intellect, think of your challenges. I can speak whole day, believe me, with some example, with motivation, with inspiration. But the problem here is find out who is your inspiration, who inspire you, who motivate you. And if you have gut, please follow your passion and then see the magic in your life. And then finally, how can you so lucky? And that is possible when actually you start following your passion. It's very hard. It's very hard, believe me. For an entrepreneur, for a startup, for example, when you think of Coca-Cola and Pepsi, 1874, Pepsi was very tiny, very small organization, selling 100 bottle in a month. Coca-Cola was like an elephant, selling millions of bottles. One person in Pepsi, he decided to compete with Coca-Cola, and Pepsi was like an ant. On the other hand, Coca-Cola was like an elephant. How ant can fight with the elephant? Not possible. Let us make it possible. So this boy, what he did, he made a survey. For what? To find out how do people perceive the taste of Pepsi in comparison to Coca-Cola without disclosing the brand. When outcome came, he was wondering 85% people like the taste of Pepsi than Coca-Cola. He got a confidence that one day I will bring magic, but for magic you have to perform something, you have to do something. So it's not your activity, sometimes your competitor reaction help you to boost your morale, to boost your performance, to boost your sale. And it happened with Coca-Cola and Pepsi. I have real example from the industries, not only from USA, European country, India. In Europe also there was a trouble. In America also there was a trouble in 1970. The trouble was a lot of people were committing suicide. 1970. The reason was hair loss. When you start losing hair, you start falling in depression. This is a real story in 1970. What was the solution? Two young boys like you, they observed, there was a write-up in the newspaper, a lot of people are dying, committing suicide because they start losing, and this may be because of depression, which is the outcome of losing hair. Ladies and gentlemen, unique problem, you will be needed a unique solution. At any cost, you cannot regrow it. Whatever money you spend, you can't have. These two boys, what they decided that if we can change the mindset of people, then definitely the rate of suicide will come down. What they did? They decided to find out some machine which will remove your hair, head hair, and will make clean, shiny, beautiful, attractive. And you wouldn't believe in 1971, it became a fashion in USA. Clean shave head. But how is it possible? The razor Gillette you use here, Satasat. Have you seen the advertisement by Sachin Tendulkar in North? I am not sure, but here, Satasat with 2 minute clean shave. Can we use same razor on head? No. The topology here is different. If you use the same razor, a lot of cut would be there. So these two boys, they were very creative. What to do, how to create a special razor, which we can fit here in a finger. And with this, Satasat, clean shave, shining head. It looked beautiful. People look attractive. Can you believe they were mad? And they knocked the door. They went to Germany and approached Audi automobile company. Very famous, very successful name, Audi. Why did they visit Audi? See, they got an idea. When you run a car, in a car, lot of bumps are there, brakes are there, but those who are sitting in a car, they don't feel any hiccups. The reason is suspension is there. Suspension system is there in the car. Can I have suspension system in razor? So that Whatever hiccups come here, there will be no cut. So they knock the door. CEO of Audi company, sir, can you help me? What he should say? Go to hell. Don't waste my time. How is it possible? Then they again knock the door, sir, please help us. A lot of people are committing suicide. What we need? Your technology, convert your Audi technology, car technology, suspension technology into suspension, kind of suspension which will help us. Then finally Audi design and develop that suspension, fitted into a razor, and that razor you can fit here and sat. Creativity, innovation. Now problem comes, who will buy it? So they went to Monica Beach in California and put all razors, 16, 17 razor, and sitting there. Someone will come and will buy. Daily they used to sell 2 or 3 razor. One fine day, one rich person, he visited, and he was, he was thinking about how is it possible we can have this kind of razor or this kind of solution. And he was a person, and he said, I have a lot of money, and it was actually a real example of crowdfunding. He said, I donate all my money, produce as much as possible, and sell it at a reasonable price so that we can bring down the suicide rate in USA. Now tell me who you are. Startup company, weird mind, mad people. What do you do? Who you are? So it is all about mindset. It is all about mindset. Whenever you start thinking, I will die, I will have heart attack, you will have. When you think, I am the successful person on this earth, I am the magician, I can do anything, you can perform anything, you can do it, you can do anything on this earth. Believe me, trust me. For that, what you need? 3 words: passion, patience, and target goal. Right? So, and we believe in Sarve Bhavanti Sukhna approach. Right? This is the last one. Any question you have in your mind, please let me know. I know I watch my wristwatch again and again because I have less time. Thank you very much for your patience. I know it's not your passion to listen, but today you have done that. My goal is achieved at your cost. Thank you very much. So nice of you. Huh?
Let me ask the first question.
Sir.
We are talking about that hand shape, full shape. In 1970, you did not have that hair plantation.
No.
Is it
Yeah, that was not there. 97 was not there. Any questions, sir? And ladies and gentlemen, any questions?
Please come out with questions. Anything
Please
on
feel free. Please feel free.
Philosophy or anything you want to ask?
I did my best, try my best within a limited time. Otherwise, I can speak a whole day like this, the way I'm talking to you. It's my passion. Yes. See, there are 2 concepts. Clear?
3-4 people. Excellent example. Kabir Das and Chanakya.
Guru Govind Singh Ji.
Govind Singh.
Sorry, I forgot to bring one example from Tamil Nadu. Forgive me for that. Next time, promise. 2 or 3 examples from. I knew few examples from Bhartiyar, poet, but I'm sorry, I couldn't recall right now. And if you not comfortable the way I talk to you, I'm sorry for that. Okay. Any query?
Come on with questions. Come. Anything on entrepreneurship, creativity, or philosophy? Anything?
2 concepts we have in a philosophy: clear or all clear. After my lecture, all clear or clear?
And you talk about Vasudeva Kutumbakam. It's a wonderful thing. In fact, let us give a very good applause.
Any query, ladies and gentlemen? Last. I will give you a gift now. Big gift. I promise you. Ladies, nobody, I believe Tamil Nadu girls are performing better than anyone on this earth. Please raise a question, please. Girls. I can see a girl's power here, more than a boy's. Speak out. Raise your hand, please. Don't be shy. I promise you I will give you a gift. Without any if and but. Yeah. Raise your hand, please. Raise it. Yeah, madam, please. Raise it. Yes. Tell me. Any question, anything you don't like. And what is your passion? Okay, who inspire you? Tell me. Your mother, father,
Teacher. Why not, sir?
My student love me. I know that. Because teaching is my passion. I remember one girl at metro station and Vishwavidyalaya, Delhi. She was calling, sir, sir. There were a lot of sir there. So I thought, who is that? And after 2 minutes, she came. Sir, sir, you don't listen. I said, so many sir were there. How I can listen? Who you are? Sir, you were my teacher during PhD program. I love you, sir. Said, okay, thank you very much. So you need those students. You need teacher, right? Uh, please, you all would be PhD scholars. Soon you would be a potential teacher. Develop such kind of skills. Teaching is art. Bring science into it and then see magic. Everybody will love you. And that is your rate of return. That is your rate of investment. Return on investment, sorry, in financial terms. What do you need else? Coming here, I mean, it's always a pain. I mean, coming from winter to summer. Very big pain, but it's fun for me, right? So please be inspiration. And for that, key point is hard work, hard work, hard work. Take this work to this level, like the way President of India, former President Abdul Kalam ji did. So inspiration, my inspiration is Dr. Abdul Kalam. Put your hard work, forget about other things. I remember one meeting, there was a convocation. So there was a special chair for president at that time when he was a president. He said, I don't need a special chair. I need a common chair like you are sitting with. Huh? So thank you very much. And thanks to your inspiration, sir, because we are remembering him today. Because of him, we are here. Thanks to Natarajan Grace, we are here. And thank you very much to all for this occasion. Thank you very much. Oh, thank you. Thank you. I'll take.
Well, it was really mesmerizing, sir. And while concluding, a wonderful thing he said, rightly, I agree with respect to Professor Krishnamoorthy. Teaching is an art, apply science to it, and students will love it. So, for a teacher, wonderful tribute. And he spoke about various great people. So, it was really wonderful listening to you, sir. Now, the last part of the session, I request Dr. J. Satish to give the vote of thanks.
Good afternoon, my dear beloved students. I think this is the concluding session. So, if I extend my time, you are hungry, then you will become angry. Huh? First of all, I would like to thank our guest who have come from Delhi, Professor Pushpender Kumarji, Kirori Mal College. I think he delivered his lecture in this session very well and given so many examples, interactive and very lively session. So it is not that even the last hour we are sleepy. So he make everyone to attend the total lecture fully and given so many examples that will be helpful for us to think innovative, creativity, everything. So wonderful lecture I think professor has given. Thank you so much, sir, for coming over here and addressing our students. And I would like to thank our head of the department and my teacher, Dr. S. Vesadhanathan, sir. And this memorial lecture is organized to remember our teacher. Actually, he is our teacher to most of us here. Even when I am studying, he was the HOD. As a student, that you have to think only, even though you are given, there are so many things that has happened in this lecture. don't forget the past from where you have come, who are the leaders for you, right? So we are coming across so many people in our lifetime, from your mother, father, and the next is your gurus. So without guru, so we are not going to develop in our lifetime. This is the next major period that we are spending with the gurus. So we are learning something about the subject or any other the day-to-day activities he's sharing with us. Even if the parent says that something, we are not going to hear those things. But when a teacher says, a student definitely will hear, and he follows certain things. So I hope that I had some experience that when we are, as a teacher, that we are saying certain things to our students, definitely at least 25% of the students they accept. Even if the parent they are not saying they are not accepting it, they are accepting what we are saying. So this is that we are remembering our own teacher, Professor N. Krishnamoorthy. So he has been a teacher, good teacher, and head of the department of this great department. He did a lot to this institution and department. And I thank finally the organizing secretary, Dr. Haridhar Sharma, for making this wonderful session, and also our students and coordinators for this session, and patient listening by our own students. And thank you, one and all. So likewise, this kind of session, so many things will happen. So be attentive. So you will get certain things. It will enter into your mind definitely. So it won't be coming out now itself, but you will be realizing later on. So it will come at one point of time. So whatever it has been said, it will come at one point of time in your lifetime. So attend what are the program that we are organizing, and benefit out of this, because we don't have such kind of things in our decades. So thank you once again. So for attending this session, thank you all.